Over the years, my thoughts about Jesus Christ and his divinity and humanity have taken on a new worldview. You see, to me it's important to understand that Jesus Christ, as a human, was brought forth human, because kind begets kind. The Virgin Mary was able to bring forth a human son. Well, what's interesting about Jesus is that he was brought forth before that of his Father. And remember, kind begets kind. So the Son of God was divine just as his Father. And then later, when he was born again of the Virgin, he was able to experience the humanity as, again, kind begets kind. You see, Adam, when he was brought forth from the Father through the Son in what we call creation, he was a partaker by default of the divine nature. He had never given up his right to the kingdom of heaven because he had never stepped into the ground of the kingdom of the enemy. Well, when he chose to eat the fruit and he yielded himself to his lusts, he lost the partaking of the divine nature. He was now separated from God. Our sins separate us from God according to Isaiah 59. That's a consequence of sin. And what happened is that Adam from that point forward was only able to give the human nature to his children. So children after Adam, after fallen Adam, were born with a sinful nature, not partaking of the divine nature as Jesus Christ was as he came into this world. So when our Father works through our mother in what we call procreation, then we are void of the divine nature. And it's not until by choice we are partakers of the divine nature, having escaped the corruptions that are in the world through lust, according to Peter, that's when we have a unity between the human and the divine nature, just like Christ had. So we are born human and then born again with the divine nature. Christ was born with the divine nature and then born again as a human. So it's the same experience that Christ went through, though it was reversed. And it's at our new birth that we enter into the same identical experience that Christ had when he was on this earth. For us, we are forgiven. We are justified, treated as though we have never sinned. So we can walk on this earth just as Christ walked on this earth. My heart's desire is, as a broken down, aging human, I want to serve my Father in heaven, his Son, and I want to co-work with the holy angels, because we are called to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling, because it is God that works within us, both to will, which is of the mind, and to do, which is of the actions of his good pleasure. May God bless us all.